I think there's going to be just huge ignorance in this subject matter, and that's why it's kind of fascinating. Because like one, I generally, anything I think about the weather, it's always going to be anecdotal because I'm not paying attention to weather because I don't own any. I don't own any stocks in agriculture. I don't own any agriculture land. I don't own any cattle.
Yep.
So for me, it's like, it was hot this summer.
And a lot of people are on the same level. So that's agricultural education has been one of the things we've been trying to battle for a long time. And how to accurately connect the urban to rural industries has always been an issue. It's not been very receptive, right? Because you can take, Farmer Brown over here that's 95 years old and is like, oh, those city slickers from Austin are stupid. Well, no, they're just ignorant and they're not informed. But then we try to bring information to them. And then they say, absolutely not. You guys are mistreating cattle. They sit in a pen their whole life. Well, that's not true at all. So it's just there's a communication gap, and we've been trying for ages. And it's almost like, I'm not going to say the rural industry is not somewhat partially to blame for this, but the urbanization and the urban industry for sure has made it very difficult to incorporate agriculture education into the school system and then beyond.
Well, there's been a battle, I would say, since the founding of this country. Because, if you look at history with before...
1940s, I would say, yeah.
Well, I would say even before that, in the early 1800s, because before you just had cattle, you had bison,
homesteads,
they just grazed. And then you started throwing up barbed wire fences everywhere.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it's like you're sectioning off everything. So I think there's been a battle for a long time.
And it's so important, especially nowadays, the education and knowing where your food comes from and then all that information has grown in popularity so much. I think that right now is going to be a vital time for us to strike while the iron is hot